everybody, and welcome back. If you are on Patreon and watched my last movie reaction, I already made a similar speech in the beginning of my video, so it's going to kind of sound the same. But for people on YouTube, I just want to say Happy New Year. By the time you're seeing this, it's probably going to be a little later than that because I'm a bit behind on editing YouTube reactions, which I apologize for. I'm going to try to catch up. But when you see this, Happy New Year. I hope everybody had like a great holiday, like Christmas or whatever you celebrate, and good Happy New Year. This past year has been so amazing. I started doing reactions back in March on YouTube and like April on Patreon. So this will be my first full year doing reactions, but the last year was so much fun. I wish I had started sooner, but I feel like it was the perfect time for me to start, and I've enjoyed meeting so many of you. This fandom, like the Buffy fandom, you're distracting, sorry. The Buffy fandom is amazing and so passionate, and I love reading everybody's comments and talking to you guys. And I'm really excited for 2020 to get into more things, and yeah. I'm excited later in the year, hopefully, maybe start some new things on YouTube, because right now I'm just doing the Buffyverse. But I usually don't mention Patreon, like I don't plug it much, because if I usually say it in the description. But for people that are new, maybe you don't know, I do full reactions of Buffy and Angel on Patreon, so if you really are interested in seeing full uncut reactions, you can check it out on Patreon. But I also do other shows in the Whedonverse. I did Firefly, the first episode, and I'll be doing more episodes soon. They will eventually be on YouTube, but if you really love that show and want to see it sooner, you can check it out. But I've been doing a lot of new shows and movies there for now, but in the future, there will be more stuff on YouTube. But for right now, I know what most of you are here for is more Buffy and Angel, and I'm excited to continue on. I still have a lot to go. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the whole series this year. Maybe Buffy. I don't know. Depending on how long it takes, we could still be doing this in 2021, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope everybody had a great holiday and are excited for more reactions, and yeah. Felix wants to say hi. Actually, I think he just wants to sleep, right? Right? He's very fluffy and really big. I think he's going to be like a really big cat. And it's going to be fun to see him growing, like, in a year from now, seeing him full grown here, and then going back to these videos and seeing how little he was back then. Oh, he is pretty big. Okay, I think I've talked enough, so let's get into more Buffy. The last episode we watched was A New Man, when Ethan turned Giles into a demon. Was it a Frarl demon or something? That was great. It was fun seeing Giles as a demon, even though he, like, still him, and it was funny that Spike was the only one that could, like, understand him, and they had to work together. And then when Giles, chased Maggie, that was hilarious. That was a really fun episode. And yeah, I'm excited to get into more. We were left with a little cliffhanger where Maggie was going into, like, the secret, what was it, 314, like a room. So I don't know what that is. Seems a little shady. Not something the demons are scared of, so I'm curious what's in there. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. And yeah, I'm just ready to get into it. This is Season 4, Episode 13, The Iron Team.
The poker table qualifies as cheating.
It wasn't magic, I was praying. 2, please.
I like cards.
5.
On, I keep telling you, 4's the max, and only if you have an ace.
Okay, 4.
Let's see the ace.
3. This stupid game, all these rules just to win little plastic discs.
Chips. They're called chips. They represent money. Since none of us has any money to represent money, but that's gonna change once my merchandise hits the street.
Merchandise?
What you got in the box is drugs. It's not drugs, is it, Xander?
Hopefully not.
Not drugs.
My phone fell.
You are looking at the new local distributor for Boost Bars. The natural food bar that provides a nutritional energy boost for active, health-conscious people.
They're gonna sell it.
No, thanks. Those things usually taste kind of tasteless.
Maybe go to a gym.
They'll
Maybe
look
that'll sell there.
bad after.
Wait, why is she fighting them? Oh. A test?
Took the patrol team 42 minutes to track you, and you neutralized them in 28 seconds.
You impressed now?
I was just lucky.
I see. Well, still very impressive.
I bet you could do the same thing every time.
I was just being modest with the whole lucky thing. You got that, right?
I got it. Awesome, Buffy.
He's like,
You're it. Everybody loves you.
maybe not everybody.
You've been busy. Fighting armies and stuff. Not to mention other distractions for more romantic. Riley just walked in.
It's like the honeymoon phase. Hopefully it'll wear off.
Do you want to let him know you're here? No. Just enjoying a good stare. Tell me about your night. Well, spent most of it at Xander's, teaching Anya to play poker. That sounds like fun. Yeah, except the Anya part and the poker part.
Well, I think you better get used to a
She
Twinkie.
doesn't like Anya, I guess.
That's his lunch? Oh, he is so gonna be punished.
Everyone's getting spanked but me.
What?
What?
I'll have to go on trading jabs with you, Spike. Perhaps I'll
Let's
come
get
to
a
the point.
duster.
Much as it pains me to say it, I owe you a debt of gratitude for the help you
Doesn't
provided
he owe him
me
like
in my recent
$300?
metamorphosis.
Stuff the gratitude. You owe me more than that, mate.
300. Count it if you like.
Do that.
Thinking about your affliction and newfound discovery that you can fight only demons, occurs to me that I realise this is completely against your nature, but does it occur to you there may be a higher purpose?
Made me lose count. What are you still doing here?
Talking to myself.
Got the money now,
Piss
leave.
off, then. This bit of business wraps up any I got with you and your Slayerettes. From here on, I want nothing to do with the lot of you.
Well, choosing to remain in Sunnydale might make that a little difficult.
Well, you and yours will just have to show a little restraint is all.
She gonna get to see the initiative?
New retinal scan recorded. Summers, Buffy.
My God.
Pretty massive. Look at all that tinfoil. There's a lot of rolls of foil.
You said it was big. You told me, but you never said it was huge.
Don't like to brag.
I feel like this could be a dick joke.
Our visitor's pass. And I've assembled some reading material to bring you up to speed.
Oh. I thought I was never going to get homework from you again.
You can't take that home. That's classified material, highly sensitive. When you're through reading those pages, you'll have to eat them.
She's joking.
Don't worry. It doesn't happen very often. Shall we? Making advances in reconditioning the subterrestrial.
Then what are they gonna do with them
Bringing them to a
after?
point where they no longer pose a threat.
Then
So I've seen
they're gonna release them, let them...
On the Discovery Channel? With gorillas and sharks, they made them all nice.
You think they
You haven't
just
seen it?
experiment on them and kill them? Like, what are they gonna
What's
do with
over
them
there?
after?
The armory. We have a few more things to give you.
What's in there?
Research area. Very restricted for security reasons. Here is your security card and your pager.
I've been thinking about getting one of these.
We're the only ones with a number, and it stays that way.
Didn't she already have one back in like season 1?
Right.
lose either one of them, there's hell to pay, and down here we mean that literally. Again.
Remember the
welcome to
line?
tea.
I like that line, if the apocalypse comes, beat me or whatever.
Wow. I've been trying to find a dolls like Crystal my entire life. Well, since June, anyway. Where'd you get
More
it?
Tara.
It was my grandma's.
I'm glad she's, like, recurring.
I found it a long time ago in my attic. I want you to have it.
Aww.
Oh, no, Tara. That's really sweet. I can't. It's like a family heirloom.
She's so sweet.
Tonight, that sounds really nice, but tonight I already have plans with people.
Why don't you invite her?
That's okay. Another time. Absolutely. It's just tonight, it's kind of a specific crowd. You might feel out of place. I'd better get to class.
She seems.
I'll see you later, okay?
She seems really shy. I think I can relate to her a lot. Kind of reminds me of, like, early season 1 Willow.
How did the tour go?
I'm not sure. She's unpredictable.
She's an unnecessary risk.
Possibly. How's our baby doing today?
Adjusting nicely. Reflexes, motor functions, all off the charts.
That's what I like to hear. Almost time to wake up, Adam. And take your first look at the world. I know you're gonna make me proud.
What kind of Frankenstein is that thing?
She's a little antsy around commando types.
Oh.
Ex-demon issues.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I didn't think that you would mind. Riley and the guys were throwing a little impromptu celebration in my honor, and it made it, like, impossible not to invite them.
Oh, that's neat about the celebrating. I just thought this was supposed to be, us. Just the Scooby Corps, I mean, I could have invited somebody else if I knew it was an open free-for-all.
Why not?
I'm sorry. I had no idea. My total bad. So who did you want to invite?
What?
You said you wanted to invite someone.
No one. I mean,
Why is
I meant a
so she's keeping?
hypothetical
Why is she not
which is to say
talking
no.
about her?
What are we celebrating?
I'm in the initiative. Professor Welsh gave me the grand tour, and we're talking grand as in canyon. Like what?
Well, what's their ultimate agenda?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, yeah, they neuter vampires and demons.
Then
but
what?
Then what?
Yeah.
Are they going to reintegrate them into society? Get them jobs as bag boys at Walmart?
That's what I was saying.
Does Walmart have bag boys?
Plus, don't forget that 314 thing that Ethan told Giles about.
Well, the man that worships chaos and tries to kill you is a man you can trust.
He wasn't lying though.
Bad info or not, I just think there's certain questions you should ask before you go off and enlist.
Bone skewers jut from the creature's forearms during battle. It's imperative, when ensnaring it, not to damage its arms. That's all you really need to know.
Question.
Buffy?
Not used to that.
Why exactly can't we damage this poor thing's arms? I mean, not that I want to, it's just, in my experience, when fighting for your life, body parts get damaged, and better its bits than mine. Or ours.
We wish to study the physiology of every subterrestrial's natural defense as part of the research we do here.
Willow.
Oh, yay.
Funny thing happened with my prior social engagement. Pretty much ended when a friend of mine went off to do something with another crowd she hangs out with. Irony's kind of ironic that way. Anyway, I know it's late, but I thought maybe, if you still wanted to do something.
See, it's nice she has a friend like this. So when Buffy and Xander are all off doing their thing, she has somebody to hang out with. Especially somebody that's into the same thing she is, like with the witchcraft and
I guess
such.
she hates
She seems really nice too, though.
What?